We were talking earlier today about mental toughness, and I got a Bible verse I want to share with you. It's Philippians 4:13. Now you'll see this Bible verse in all kinds of gyms around the cardio equipment, and people will post them up in January, and it sounds like an accomplishment verse because the verse does say, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. But if you think about the context of what was going on in the person's life that wrote that, it wasn't really about accomplishment because they were in jail. All because they were a believer and they were fighting for the cause of Christ. But inside that jail cell, this man was writing, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And more the idea of what that Bible verse means is that I can go through or endure anything because Christ has given me strength to handle it. Now even in that letter that he wrote to the church at Philippi, earlier in Philippians 1:21, it says, for me to live is Christ and die is gain. Here's the reality. If we're going to be mentally tough, and I think it takes some mental toughness for somebody to be sitting in a jail cell and writing a letter to a church that always supported them. You got to be mentally tough to be sitting there in that moment and write those words, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, when you possibly just got beat up. You're nothing but completely innocent, and now you're inside of a jail cell left there, and you're trying to send encouraging words. And the way we can apply that to baseball is we have to be mentally tough. That's on me, Jay. It's a play. He made a play. Creep. It's a drop step, crossover. Run it down. Creep. Because here's the deal. We've got to grab a hold of mental toughness. Mental toughness that says that if I mess up, then everybody in the whole park that's sat here doesn't have to know about it. That if I mess up and make a mistake, I don't do anything that's going to carry that over to the next play. I learn to just get rid of it. And mental toughness means I'm going to be a good teammate, that if I kick one, I'm not going to make another error on top of that because I made one the first time. I'm not going to compound it. And here's the deal. If we're going to get good around here, if we're going to be a great program, if we're going to bring back Dable baseball, then it's going to start with some mental toughness. It's going to start with everybody that's here. And I really love everybody that's here. There's so much talent sitting right here that we don't even realize how good we can be. But if we'll grab a hold of the idea that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, that I can endure all things, that means I can overcome anything. 1, 2, 3, 4.